everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to unlock a serious life cheat code. We're talking about how to get more done with way less stress, both with your schoolwork and, with your money. So let's dive right in and figure out how to work smarter, not harder.
Okay, first, let's just get real for a second. Does your life ever feel like a nonstop rush? Kind of like you're running on a treadmill and you just can't seem to keep up with everything that's being thrown at you?
You know that feeling, right? You sit down to tackle your homework and somehow the pile just seems to get bigger. Or maybe you get your allowance and poof, it's gone before the week even gets started. Sound familiar?
Yep, if you're nodding along right now, trust me, you are not alone. It's a super common feeling. But what if I told you there's a better way to handle all this? A way to actually get some of that control back? This right here, this quote is going to be our guiding star, our mission for the next few minutes. It's all about finding those little tricks and habits that make a huge difference and end up giving you more time for the stuff you actually want to do. So let's start with school. I want you to think of your computer less like a boring tool and more like a video game where you can unlock some seriously awesome power-ups. These power-ups are just keyboard shortcuts, but they are going to completely change the way you get your assignments done.
Just think about it. You type a really long word wrong. The old way is that slow, painful tap, tap, tap of the backspace key, right? Well, the smart way, one key combo. Boom, it's gone.
So our first power-up is called Quick Delete. Instead of deleting one letter at a time, you just hold down Control and hit backspace. The whole last word disappears. It's a tiny change that really helps keep your best ideas flowing without getting bogged down. Next up, this one is an absolute lifeline. Quick Save. Just hitting Control and S instantly saves your document. You need to make this a reflex. Seriously, it's your shield against that nightmare scenario where your computer crashes and wipes out the entire essay you just spent an hour writing.
And of course, for those moments when you mess up, there's Quick Undo. Accidentally deleted a whole paragraph? Don't panic. Just hit Control and Z. It is literally a magic rewind button for your work, a total lifesaver.
And here's the real magic behind all this. These shortcuts, they aren't just about saving a few seconds here and there. They're about staying in the zone. You know, when your brain is firing and the great ideas are coming, the last thing you want is to be interrupted by clumsy editing. This is how you keep that creative momentum going. All right. So we've officially powered up our schoolwork. Now, let's take that exact same smarter mindset and apply it to our wallets. We're going to look at a simple but really powerful cheat code for managing your own money. It's called the 2-jar system, and it's so simple, it's brilliant. All you need are 2 containers. Seriously, they can be jars, old boxes, envelopes, whatever. You label one spending, that's for the fun stuff you want right now, and the other one saving for your bigger goals. And every single time you get some cash, you just split it between the 2. Okay, so here's how it works. Let's say you get a $10 allowance. You could decide to put, say, $7 in your spending jar for snacks or going to the movies this week. Then, the other $3, they go straight into your savings jar for that new video game or those cool sneakers you've been wanting. Let's look at a real-life example. This is Sarah. She's a fantastic artist, and she had her heart set on this incredible new art set. The only problem? It cost $25, which, felt like a ton of money all at once. So Sarah decided to try the 2-jar system. She didn't do anything crazy. She just took a part of her allowance every single week and without fail put it into her savings jar. Just small, consistent steps. And you know what? The payoff was huge. After just a few weeks, she had enough money. And buying that art set felt amazing, way better than if someone had just given it to her, because she earned it herself. That feeling is the real power of saving up for a goal. So how does this all tie together? I mean, we've talked about computer shortcuts and we've talked about money jars. They seem totally different, right? But they're actually powered by the exact same thing, the smarter mindset. It's your new superpower. So let's recap what we've unlocked today. You now have the skills to save a ton of time on your schoolwork with a few simple shortcuts. And you've got a super clear, easy-to-use system to save your money for the things that you really want. These are your new power-ups. And here's why this is so important. These aren't just little party tricks to show off to your friends. They are real tools. They're tools that put you in the driver's seat of your own life, giving you more control over your time and your money. And you know what more control means? More freedom. So I'll leave you with this one question.
Think about everything we just talked about, from Control Z to your new savings jar. What is one small thing you're going to start doing tomorrow to work just a little bit smarter? Because that one small change, that's where your new superpower really begins.